Welcome to the Orchid Advisors Compliance Training Series, Export Controls, Introduction to the ITAR, Part 2. This video will explore the scope and structure of the ITAR, which is found in Title 22 of the Code of Federal Regulations, Chapter 1, Subchapter M. The ITAR make up Parts 120 through 130 of Subchapter M. The acceptable way to cite to particular sections within the ITAR is 22 CFR, Section XYZ. However, for simplicity, we will refer to specific sections in the ITAR as ITAR Section XYZ. In the greater realm of U.S. export controls, the ITAR are relatively limited as they control only certain activities, primarily the export and temporary import of defense articles and defense services, the brokering of such transactions, and payment of certain fees or commissions to secure sales of defense articles or defense services. In this video, we will focus on what constitutes a defense article. But first, let us first examine who is subject to the ITAR. The ITAR regulate U.S. persons, regardless of where they are located, and all persons in the United States, regardless of citizenship, who export from the United States, or re-export or retransfer from one foreign location to another foreign location, or broker any U.S. origin defense article or technical data. For purposes of the ITAR, every person, including individuals, government, and business entities, is either a U.S. person or a foreign person. U.S. persons defined at ITAR Section 120.15 include U.S. citizens, lawful permanent residents, commonly known as green card holders, asylees, and refugees. The term also includes dual citizens of the United States and another country. Foreign persons, defined at ITAR Section 120.16, include any person or entity that is not defined as a U.S. person. So what is a defense article? This is a critical term, as all areas of ITAR control depend on whether a defense article is involved in the activity. If you recall from the first video, the Arms Export Control Act gives the President the authority to determine, in the context of the national security and foreign policy interests of the United States, what items should be subject to stricter export controls. Such items are designated defense articles and comprise the United States Munitions List, commonly referred to as the USML. The USML is found in Part 121 of the ITAR and consists of 21 categories, ranging from small arms to bombs, tanks, aircraft, and certain personal protective gear. Firearms to caliber .50 inclusive, both semi and full automatic, are covered in Category 1. This category also includes combat shotguns, including shotguns with barrel lengths less than 18 inches, silencers, sound and flash suppressors, rifle scopes, manufactured to military specifications, and all components, parts, accessories, and attachments for any of the articles in Category 1. Category 1 also includes technical data and defense services related to the firearms and other articles listed in Category 1. We will discuss the definitions of defense service and technical data shortly. It is important to note what is not included in Category 1. For example, non-combat shotguns with barrels 18 inches or longer in length are not included, and neither are BB, pellet, and muzzle-loading firearms. In addition, the category does not include rifle scopes and sighting devices not manufactured to military specifications, or accessories and attachments that do not enhance the usefulness, effectiveness, or capabilities of the firearm. These items are all subject to export controls promoted by the Department of Commerce's Bureau of Industry and Security, also known as the Export Administration Regulations, or EAR. Other categories that may be relevant to your business include, but may not be limited to, Category 2 for larger guns over 50 caliber and armament, Category 3 for the ammunition for Categories 1 and 2 weapons, Category 4 for launch vehicles, guided missiles, ballistic missiles, rockets, torpedoes, bombs, and mines, Category 12 for fire control, rangefinder, optical and guidance control equipment. We encourage viewers to carefully review the entire USML to determine which of their company's products are captured as defense articles. The USML is in ITAR Section 121.1. The exporter of record is responsible for correctly classifying an article before export. Indeed, it is impossible to know what set of regulations apply if it is not known how the subject item is classified. Therefore, if there is uncertainty about whether the product is a defense article, it is possible to request assistance from the U.S. government through the commodity jurisdiction process. This request is submitted electronically on Form DS-4076. DDTC has guidelines posted on its website at pmddtc.state.gov. Each USML category contains certain articles the government has deemed to require higher controls and scrutiny. These articles are significant military equipment and are marked with an asterisk. For example, non-automatic, semi-automatic, and fully automatic firearms, combat shotguns, silencers and barrels, cylinders, receivers or frames, or complete breech mechanisms for Category 1 firearms are all classified as significant military equipment. Conversely, other components, parts, and accessories are not significant military equipment. The importance of this distinction will become apparent as we examine the specific controls under the ITAR in subsequent videos. Thank you for watching this segment of our video training series. Viewers are encouraged to seek professional advice prior to assessment, implementation, or execution.